Welcome back to Buffalo by the Slice. I'm here today with my lovely wife. What's going on, Chelsea?
Not much. How about you?
Oh, we're doing good. We are here today at VinLouie's. Right here, VinLouie's Pizza on 5 for, I don't know, try what it's like, see what it's like, and go from there. You ready for this?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Bring it on.
How you doing? Good. Can we get 2 slices of cheese pop? Now, VinLouie's is located in Hamburg, New York. It is the only location, and we just got our slices, but Buffalo by the Slice is not just about the pizza, but also something that's pretty cool about Buffalo. And what's really cool about VinLouie's is what we're gonna go and do right across the street, going to the lake. See, so right there is VinLouie's. Right there is Lake Erie. And right there is my wife. So normally we tailgate, but because we got the benches right there, that's where we're gonna go. And there is the city of Buffalo, not too far away. Now, there is a ton of history when it comes to Lake Erie, when it comes to Buffalo, and what hides in the waters, with a lot of warships, with a lot of sunken ships, and from what I hear, there's actually treasure too, not too far off the coast, but I'm not sure what or where. It is one of the 5 Great Lakes. Lake Erie is the smallest, it's the shallowest, and Buffalo is located right at the tip, just before you hit the Niagara River, which takes you to Niagara Falls, about a half-hour drive north of where we are right now. And then that empties out into Lake Ontario before it goes into the Atlantic Ocean. Now, if you ever see some of those videos or pictures that show cars completely covered in ice in the middle of winter after a snowstorm in Buffalo, this is exactly where it happens. Right here, where the water flies up on the car, freezes it up, and you'll get like a foot of ice on a car. It'll be stuck there for like 2 months, and that person's screwed. Little beach right there. Hey, you know if the cops see you, they'll ticket you, right? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Come on! So, what's pretty cool about right here is there's plenty of flat rocks. Like this. No, this is better. So you can actually skip it. Oh, that was dog shit. Hold on. Let me get something else. These are some good skipping rocks. Just saying. So, Lake Erie is also responsible for when you hear the Buffalo blizzards dropping 8 feet of snow at one time. That's because of this. Say that again.
What? Oh, little known fact. We say here in Buffalo pop instead of soda. That's how we, when we go to other states, that's how they know that we're not from there. We're from Buffalo.
So what do you say? Is it pop or is it soda?
I say pop.
I say pop too. Why is her mouth on fire?
It's pepperoni spicy.
It's not that spicy.
It's spicy.
But then again, it's weird because you could get medium sauce at Duff's and they say mild is medium, medium is hot, hot is, I don't know, like off the charts.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's hot. I get hot all the time. I don't think it's hot. But you, little spicy pepperoni. Oh, it's so spicy.
It's spicy. I mean, how long have we known that I don't like spicy? Anything.
Yeah, but you're starting to come around.
We'll see.
All right, so that was VinLouie's Pizza. We got to rate. Wait, hold that. I forgot my pen. Now that I got the pen, let's rate this.
Okay.
As always, we rate the appearance, the crust, sauce, cheese, toppings, and the overall.
Okay.
So, what'd you think about the appearance of the slices?
I honestly, I'm probably gonna give it a like 1.5
Ooh.
because to me it looked really sloppy. It didn't look good.
Well, it wasn't fresh, that's for
No,
sure.
Yeah, it's been
So,
sitting for a
it was
while.
sitting for a little while in the heat lamp.
Right.
Which, I mean, it's also 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we're out filming.
Right.
So, you know, you're not going to get that many people coming in
Right.
For fresh pizza. But, yeah,
It was pretty bad.
that does count against. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Buffalo by the Slice is walking into a pizzeria. What are you going to expect when you get a slice in general? So, yeah, I'm going to go low on that, too. It was definitely sitting out for a while,
Yeah.
and you could tell.
Yeah.
And for the cost associated, that was rough. So I'm going to actually give it a 2.
A 2.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm a tough critic today.
that's fine. We've had some pretty good pizza.
Yeah.
And we've had some bad pizza.
Right.
So we got to figure out what's the best pizza. Because I hope I hope my favorite is still #1 when we're done with this.
Right.
But that's going to take a few years to find out with how many pizzerias are around. So
Right.
either way, what'd you think about the crust?
I thought it was terrible. I'm gonna probably say like a 1.
Okay, why is that?
Because it was super hard, very burnt, and I'm a crust girl. I like my crust. And
Okay.
it wasn't, I don't know, I didn't have high expectations when I bit
Okay.
into it.
Yeah, the crust wasn't great. It was much thinner compared to the average buffalo slice. Like for people who are watching that aren't in Buffalo who don't know, Buffalo pizzerias are kind of a mix between the New York City large flat slice and a Chicago deep dish. So it's right in the middle in terms of thickness. You get the wide big slice and it's not as thick as Chicago, but you're getting, you know, kind of a zombie mix between the two. This was very flat and yeah, it was real hard and just burnt or so on the bottom. So you didn't have like that soft crust in the middle, which is always a nice thing.
And
so
that's my favorite part. The crust is my favorite part, and it failed. It was a big fail for me today.
well, well, you know, I mean, hey, that's their pizza. That's kind of part of. But I'm gonna give it 1.8 on that. What'd you think about the sauce?
For me, it was too saucy. I like lighter sauce.
Okay.
It definitely has a ting to it. Like it had like a little bit of spice to it. It wasn't terrible. I've had way worse.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably give it 2.5. Uh-oh.
You got some stuff on your
Oh,
face.
no.
So
I'd
2.5,
probably-
you said?
Yeah, 2.5.
So the sauce was definitely a marinara.
Yeah.
Like they
For sure.
they don't do their own special pizza sauce or anything. It was definitely some sort of marinara.
Yeah.
It was nothing special. There was nothing thrown on it. I'm gonna give it a 2.3
Okay.
because yeah, it wasn't special. It did have a good flavor as a marinara though, so it kind of went together. But we'll get that into the overall. All right. So what do you think about the cheese?
The cheese was okay. I've had a lot better. It felt, because it was sitting out for a while, I feel like it just
Yeah.
it felt like
so it gets that rubbery.
it gets like real rubbery, and it tasted very rubbery. So I'm probably gonna give it like a 1.5. I didn't care for it that much.
Okay. Yeah, cheese was definitely, unfortunately, when something's sitting around that long, it's gonna start getting a little, it's not gonna get nice and stringy and you know what you're used to with a good mozzarella. but the cheese, I mean, was okay. It could have been better. It had a good saltiness to it though, so it was all right for the cheese. I'm gonna go with a 2.5 on that. And I always say, cheese makes or breaks a pizza. I mean, the whole pizza together really you can have bad or worse cheese or not the best cheese, but if you have a really good pizza, then it can all work together. But if you don't have the right cheese, it can ruin it if you don't have a great pizza.
Right.
All right, so what do you think about the toppings? In this case, we got pepperoni.
It was pepperoni.
Okay.
Pepperoni toppings. It tasted spicy to me, and I'm real sensitive, so.
Okay. Was there enough pepperoni though on it?
Yes,
Was
there's a lot
okay?
of
So
pepperoni.
what would you rate it on that?
I would probably give it like a 3.
Okay. Yeah, in terms of the amount of pepperoni, it was pretty good. Good cut. You know, sometimes you get real thick, sometimes you get real thin. This was kind of like, again, in the middle, which is good. So that's always a good thing. You know, it had that extra spice, so it kind of brought it all together. Yeah, I'm going to go with 3.2 on that. And then overall, what were your thoughts overall on this and then rating?
I feel like for me in total, it'd probably be a 3.
Okay.
And I only say that because it wasn't awful, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, overall, it was definitely, you could tell it was sitting out too long, so it had that older pizza taste.
Yeah.
The sauce and the cheese kind of did go well together with the pepperoni. The crust was junk,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It was awful.
And yeah, overall, it was one of those pizzas where it's like, okay, I had one, and I probably won't come back again.
One and done.
Yeah, one and done, unless they get hold of me and say, hey, we changed our pizza just for you.
Right.
Come and try it. And then maybe I will give them a second chance. But at that point, I mean, I wouldn't recommend. Now, with that being said, the view is amazing right here. So like if you're coming for a lunch or something, if you work nearby or if you're looking for something extra, you know, this might be a decent place for you to come by just to grab a slice and a drink or something and come and, you know, enjoy the water. That I think could be worth it for it. But other than that, I would say there's definitely some better pizzerias out there. My overall rating though, I'm going to give it I'm going to give it a 2.8, and that's that. All right, that was VinLouie's and Lake Erie. Make sure you're following for more because we got a whole bunch more pizzerias to hit up. See who's got the best slice in Buffalo, right here on Buffalo by the Slice. Now guys out there, if you're dating somebody or married, make sure you always do this to your girl.
What are you doing? Hey.
Because she'll like it.